Good morning and welcome to day 5. We've done 5 days already, I can't believe it. And I've remembered to do it every day, so that is a bonus. So day 5, and the gift of day 5 is the gift of clarity. And at this time of year, when one year ends and another year starts, it's kind of like what we sit around mulling over, don't we? We're like wanting clarity about what we want for next year and what stuff we want to do and what stuff we need and all the planning that goes into the new year. Not for all of us, but some of us do it like that. And we talk about our dreams and it's not always very clear, is it? So what we are doing today is we are claiming the gift of the energy of clarity. And for me, clarity, this image came to my mind just right now, is being able to go and look through a window and see the landscape. Because where I live in Ireland, I would live on top of a mountain. Not mountain, top of a hill. We don't have mountains in Ireland. On top of a hill. And our townland is called Weathers Town, which means we have all sorts of weathers. And sometimes we have all the weathers in one day. But when there's a storm, we get hit, particularly if the storm comes from the west. We get hit and our windows seriously get covered in grime. It's just like grey sand or something, or earth, and you can't see through them, not properly, it's slightly blurry. And I feel very often that my vision of what I want, or what I'm imagining, what I'm dreaming, is always slightly blurry. It's the same thing when you got glasses on and you think, oh gosh, what's wrong with my eyes? And in fact, you need to clean the lenses. So that's what we're doing today. We are cleaning the lenses. So choose your image. We are going to clean our windows, the windows of our soul. I can't remember who said that. The eyes are the windows of our soul. Can't remember who said that. Somebody said that. I didn't say it. And then imagine just cleaning the glasses, the lenses of your glasses, and being able to see completely clearly. Okay, so I want you to imagine that. I want you to think about something today, doing something quite slightly different, that you're not clear about, whatever it is. So I want you to think about that right now, and provided you're not driving, obviously, and you're not going to be disturbed for the next 5-6 minutes, I want to take a breath. Possibly close your eyes if you want to. And what is the first thing that comes to mind? Remember, no whys, no ifs, no buts, just the first thing that comes to mind. What is it that you are not feeling clear about? What is it you want some clarity on? And try to find something, one thing, not the state of the world or how to make more money or whatever. And just don't think global. EFT doesn't work very well with global thinking. So think of something particular. Like I'm going to think, okay, I've got 2 programs I want to launch next year. And I want clarity on which one to go for first. Because I can do both, but I want clarity about which one to go for first at the moment. I've not decided yet. I'm not quite clear about where I want to go. So even though I am not very clear about, and fill in the blanks, whatever it is. Try to give it a name, okay? Because that's also a shortcut. So think about, rewinding slightly. Think about whatever it is you're not clear about and give it a name, like it was a movie. And just focus on the name. Does it resonate with your body? Do you feel comfortable with it? Okay, let's go. Even though I'm not very clear about whatever it is, I accept this is where I'm at right now. And even though that lack of clarity makes me feel, again, fill in the blanks. How do you feel about not being clear? I mean, I'm feeling mildly irritated because I wish I could make my mind up. And it's boring. Or I feel bored with the lack of clarity on this. So whatever the feeling is, I accept. This is where I'm at right now. So even though I'm feeling whatever it is, about this project or whatever, I accept this is where I'm at right now. And even though I don't know what to do about it, I'm going to stick with that and work with the feeling it gives me, and I accept myself. Now I want you to think about that feeling, the feeling of not being clear about something. And where is it in your body? You know the routine by now. And that feeling of boredom for me, or whatever the feeling is for you, and give it a number, and then we're going to tap. So that feeling of, I'm really feeling about this. That really, 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 annoys me, bores me to tears, frustrates me. This lack of clarity makes me feel upset. I'm really annoyed with this lack of clarity about this thing that I want to be doing. This lack of clarity is really, really, really annoying me. I am so bored with not being able to make my mind up. I am so fed up with not being clear about this. I wish I could be clear about this. I wish I could be clear about this. This lack of clarity about this thing of mine, it really, really, really fill in the blank. Then just think about the feeling and settle down with the tapping. The feeling, that feeling, that feeling, that feeling, that feeling. And then stop tapping, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and think, okay, so, how is the feeling? I'm not feeling frustrated now. I've got another idea, you see. So I kind of like, meanwhile, very often this will happen. You won't even know the feeling is gone, but your mind will have gone to something else, not as a distraction, but it will have cleared. One of the things EFT tapping does is that it clears your mind of the sort of static energy that goes around, as in, you know, your mind chatter and all that. It clears that, and then it allows you to think clearly again. So, are you okay? How are you doing? Are you ready for the next bit? Okay. So now I want you to ask yourself, how does it help me to not be clear? I know it's counterintuitive, isn't it? And people will say, well, why? It doesn't help me. Just bear with me a minute. Even though I'm not clear about this, whatever it is, I am curious to find out if this lack of clarity is trying to help me. And I'm wondering if this lack of clarity is in fact thinking it's helping me. Because if I am not clear, then fill in the blanks. What happens if you're not clear about something? In my case, you just carry on procrastinating, or you create a third option. That's one of my favorites. Still not doing anything, still not clear, but oh look, there's a third option. So that's my pattern. What's yours? What is it that the clarity, if it was clear, what would happen? What's the danger? Clarity is dangerous because clarity then allows you to move forward. If you can see outside of your window, you can assess the situation and make a decision. If you can't see outside your window, then you can run around just wandering, worrying, not doing anything. Not really, nothing productive. Okay? So what is it that this lack of clarity is thinking it's helping you with? And I want you to say with me, even though this lack of clarity is trying to help me. I don't like it, but I acknowledge this is true. And I accept myself. And I accept my lack of clarity trying to help me. It's not easy to do. And I'm curious to find out what it thinks it's helping me with. Why is it not okay for me to be clear about blank? And I accept myself. And I'm curious to find out a bit more. This lack of clarity is trying to help me to do what? Or not do what? So tap on the side of the head. Lack of clarity. Call upon my lack of clarity. So you're trying to help me. I understand you're trying to help me. I get it. Because, whatever. Because if I become clear, then I will have to finish the sentence. And I respect that. But lack of clarity, I want you to know that I am a big girl now, or boy, and I can do this. I want to do this. I want to be clear about this. It matters to me. It's important. So I thank you very much for your concerns. And by all means, if I become deranged and start to do mad things, come back and tell me that you're worried. But meanwhile, I would like you to leave right now and let me see through the windows of my soul. And I thank you for your presence in my life, but please, please, right now, I need you to allow me to clean my windows. And take a breath. And breathe. And just imagine in your mind's eye that that lack of clarity is leaving. And if you're using the image of your windows, just watch your windows become clearer. And so magically, I wish that was real, my windows could be magically cleaned, but magically your window becomes clear and you can see out to the landscape. And suddenly you are clear. You have received the gift of clarity. Now you might not know what the next step is, but you can see clearly what the landscape of your life, of your soul, of your project looks like. And tap on the side of your hand. And you say, even though I have been gifted the gift of clarity, and it can be sometimes a bit daunting to be clear, to have that way of seeing clearly what is going on. I am very grateful for the opportunity to explore the gift of clarity and really look through my windows, my cleaned windows, the cleaned windows of my soul, and see what's really going on. And I am very grateful for the gift of clarity in this 5th day of Christmas. And I welcome clarity in my life. I welcome clarity in my life. I can see clearly out of my windows. And I'm really curious to find out more how to use this gift to the best of my abilities with an open heart. I accept the gift of clarity. And breathe. And I'm hoping you're getting a sense of it. All these gifts that we are being given every day, and how to use their energy. And I'm really enjoying doing this. I know that people are enjoying watching every day, and I have somebody watching right now. Hello, Pamela. And it's lovely to see you. It makes a difference actually when there's somebody actually watching me, because there's a connection, and it makes me clearer because there's actually some really real person watching me live. So thank you so much for watching me this morning, and yes, I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know what the word is yet because it will be revealed. And thank you so much, and I hope if you're re-watching it, please leave a message and let me know you are watching it on replay. And I'm sending you so much love.